do I need to set up, or we can just talk like this?
No, we can talk like this. This is fine. So congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much.
I saw that you woke up this morning to it being, is it number one on Netflix?
No, it's a trend. The trailer is trending number one on YouTube.
Okay.
It's picking up. It's more searched in Netflix. So yeah, it's doing pretty well, and the audiences are loving it. Yeah,
fantastic.
Especially the small town people, they have gone berserk with it, and they are just identifying with it. They're just loving it. They are connecting with it so well. I can't tell you.
Oh, that's excellent.
It's the kind of response a filmmaker dreams of.
How did you get to become the director for this project? Because I noticed on IMDb that I think this is your first directorial debut.
Yes. So I started my journey around 14 years back. In India, if you want to be a director, you have to start working as an assistant director first. You have to start working as an assistant director first. So I started working as an assistant director, did couple of movies, and how I happened to direct it is because I wrote it. It's a movie based on my personal experiences, my growing up years in a small town India. Since my father is a forest officer, and he keeps childhood we kept traveling to these remote places and lived there, and that kind of rubbed off on me, and I really wanted to pay a tribute to that life, that aspect of life which I had seen. Yes.
Okay. One thing I really liked about the film is how dry the comedy was. Was that purposely? Am I getting that right? It is a comedy?
Yes, it is a satire. It is a satire essentially.
Yeah.
And I hope I'm glad you said that comedy is kept subtle. But you won't believe I didn't believe that people would get it so well. In India, it's usually about louder comedies when you are caricaturizing the characters and etc. But these real characters, who are stuck in sticky situations, and people are getting it and laughing hard at it. Yes, it was intentional because I wanted to keep it at a satirical note so that when the film gives you a message, it reaches to you.
Right, I see. So how did you come up with the premise then? Because we've got loads of romantic comedies, but this one I thought was very different. I don't think I've come across one quite like this.
Yes, based on my personal experiences in the forest colonies where I have lived, the son of the peon used to be my best friend. Always, it was the case. So in a way, it was a tribute to that. To me, the plot was like a godsend when a friend came calling from these smaller towns, one of the smaller towns where I had lived. And when I asked him whether you go to that side of the town anymore, since I have left the city, and now I don't live there anymore, and I was their friend. So he told me that no, we don't go these days, but a couple of years back we used to go that side. I asked, why did you go? Why a couple of years back and why not now? So he gave me an answer, which is the plot of the movie, which is about the girl coming and living there, and the town.
I see, that's very cool. What about the production? Were there any particular days that were difficult to film?
I don't remember any big trouble, except for the fact that the dogs we had casted gave us some pain, because they were not acting pretty well.
And your cast, how did you pick up your cast?
Yeah, so I zeroed in the beginning at first because I really liked his work and I thought he'll suit, because I had seen his work before. So I knew that he'll be good for the part, and he proved me right. After that, we did a lot of auditions because we really want earthy, real faces, not like they can't look like, they have been casted for that role. They have to look like they belong to that place.
Yeah.
So yes, I also send them out in the sun to spend some time so that they get a tan, and then I also hired a dialect coach for them to work on their Hindi, which has a particular sort of feel to it.
Yeah.
People in this part of the country speak different kind of Hindi, the Hindi language, the different tone of it. So to get the accent right, we had a workshop for a week. Then I had to do acting workshops with them to get the mannerism right, to get the body language right. I showed them a lot of references from social media, from small town videos, YouTube, etc.
Right.
So they were thorough professional and trained actors. So they were up for it and they enjoyed the process, and I think they did a brilliant job.
Fantastic. One of the things that I thought brought your comedy alive was the way it was filmed. So your cinematography. I noticed there were a few shots where you would zoom in slowly, and then you would stay on the character to really kind of heighten your sense of levity for that moment. Was that all planned in the script? And your cinematographer is excellent, by the way.
Yes, he's a 28-year-old boy, very young, very talented guy, and you will see him, bloom in the coming years to I think he's in path to greatness. If you have seen, screenwriters as a tool always give a side in the mindset of the actor, what he's thinking, what he's planning to do. Has a one-sided love for the girl. It was, and I kept it deliberately that way, that he doesn't have a sidekick to share his feelings. Even his father is to an extent an alcoholic, cold sort of guy. Although he loves him, but he can't understand his feelings, his boyish, you know, boyish thing. So Jitu as an actor, my actor Jitendra, he's brilliant, and yes, the camera when it lingers on, you get what he's feeling, because it gets conveyed. I believe that's why people are liking the film so much. So the track-ins were for the lack of sidekick in the film. So we challenged it and we accepted the challenge and let the camera be his sidekick.
That's great. Congratulations on the film. I hope it does really well. Before I go, I want to ask you if you could choose any project. Like, what would be your dream movie project?
I can only say personal stories. Why it took me so much time to make this film is I usually don't have a reference point because I'm coming from, I believe I'm coming from a which is 100% personal inside me. So that way. But yeah, a movie like Parasite, which is so local and yet so international, and it speaks of human well, and so it's a movie like that. I mean, a project like that, set in maybe in India, and if I could make it international,
Yeah, that sounds great.
Lovely.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Help me. How do I pronounce your name properly? I don't want to do it injustice.
Yes, my name is Apurva Dhar. You can say
Dhar.
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 Dhar. Yeah, Apurva Dhar.
Apurva Dhar. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak to you. I hope you do really well with this film.
It was lovely.
I will put the interview
Thank
up
you,
on YouTube and
sure.
share it all around.
Please also tell your fans, friends, family to watch it and give it the love it deserves.
Absolutely.
More local is more international, you see.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I hope it resonates with everyone. Thank you, Ruben. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.